He's already swooped into my heart.
Hey, what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class SWOOP. So here we are, and there he is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. So right up front here, we have SWOOP. His name is SWOOP. He is a Deluxe Class, a Clase Deluxe, a Clase de Lujo, and a Clase Deluxe. So up top here, we have another nice image there of SWOOP on the side of the box. We have the combine mode of Volcanicus, the Dinobot Combiner. On the bottom, words and things. On the back of the box, we have your obligatory product shots, and you have a brief bio if you want to read it, and that's basically it for the packaging. Also included is the collector's card with the same image of SWOOP, and on the back you have Quintus SWOOP, seeds prehistoric life across the universe. He likes to sow his royal oats. Anyways, there you have that. And moving right along here, we have SWOOP, the first figure of this new line of Transformers, Power of the Primes. And it's nice to finally have some new updated G1 Dinobots that aren't Grimlock, because Grimlock seems to always get all the love, and the other Dinobots they just kind of forget about. I know we got Dinobots in the movies, but still, you know, I mean, proper G1 Dinobots, you know, they always just do Grimlock and forget about the others. So we finally got the others! Yay! And that makes me happy. So here is SWOOP in his Dino mode, and it's a nicely done figure for what it is. I do like it. Let's get in close here so we can take a look at that head of his. It is cool the way they did the transparent plastic over the gold painted plastic. Very G1-y. Looks very nice. Nice red for the eyes. Autobot symbol right there on the beak. And nice red. You do get some nice silver paint here on the sides as well. The wings have a lot of nice detail going on. The backpack has the red going down the sides, and some black here. Got some nice details going on. Guy's little feet with the claws done in silver. There's the underside. You can pretty much see how the transformation is going to work out. It's a typical SWOOP transformation. But yeah, all in all, very nicely done articulation-wise. The head can move down that far, can move up that far. You can open the mouth. Open the mouth, there you go. So you can caw. You can do all kinds of that. The wings can move up that far, can move down that far. This section here is on a hinge. It can actually swing pretty far. You can actually your height. You know see SWOOP! You know see SWOOP! I don't know. Cover his own face with his wings. and the feet can move up and down, although these sections here, this side on mine doesn't like to tab in very securely. This side holds in pretty well, but this side doesn't like to hold in too well. A little bit more friction on one side than the other, but you move the feet down. So if you want to, you can actually have Lord Swoopington here. Yes, with his wings all curled up, just have him kind of perched there, if you wish. So that's pretty cool. So you got that going on, and for comparison, here he is with Titan's Return Windblade. Let me get him straightened out again here. Just so you can see, oh, he scales there with a deluxe jet former. Here he is with the with the SWOOP that came out in Titan's Return. It's SWOOP-ish. SWOOP's head anyway, but you can see how those two look together. Here it is with Fans Projects SWOOP. As you can see how they look together. And here it is with G1 SWOOP, because it's pressure. Tell SWOOP to part pressure. And there you go. Yes, I know I have other SWOOPs. I didn't forget. I'm just not. So we're just leaving it at that with the comparisons here. So there you go. So actually, let's get SWOOP back into his flying position here. Well, he does include accessories. He does include his sword, which is done in a transparent plastic and then painted over in red. And you can see a very G1 sword. And there is storage for this in his Dino mode, and it's weird storage. It's quite odd, but it's the storage. You can see the post right there just plugs into the port right under his chin here, and yeah, that's the storage for the sword. That's the sure, you know. I mean, you can shank people while he's flying around, and yeah, that's just weird. You can't plug it in the other way. It doesn't fit the other way. It just doesn't work that way. It's meant to go that way, facing forward. So yeah, that's the weapon storage. Hey, it's something. Why not? Dare I say, why not? And he does also include the Prime Armor, which is the gimmick of this line, as well as the Titan's Return armor. Titan's Return gimmick and the Combiner Wars gimmick. This basically encapsulates all of the gimmicks into one line. And this is the Prime Armor right here, which also doubles as the hand for Combine mode. And yeah, you can see it's just all done in black. You got some spikes going on there. You got this little transclearant piece, which will show off what this does in a little bit. You can see the back there. And yeah, so there is storage for this. You have these two slots right here. You have these two tabs on the back. And you just plug this right on, like so. And there you have the Prime Armor on SWOOP. So that's how everything stores. Okay. Kind of weird, but okay. Okay. Still better than the hand-foot guns. I will say that. I like these a lot better than the hand-foot guns in Combiner Wars. So I'll give it that. I will totally give it that. And that is pretty much it for the Dino mode. One more thing to note also is there are Titan Master pegs here on the wings, as well as two right up here. So you can take a Titan Master if you want, and just plug them up top there. Have them chilling on top of SWOOP. This is also meant for the Prime Masters. I don't have any Prime Masters yet, but you can also plug those up there and do what you want. So you have that option as well. But yeah, that is basically it for the Dino mode. So let's get down to transformation, shall we? Let's take the sword off, put that off to the side, and let's go through the combine modes, because yes, he does have combine modes. So we got to go through them, because yay, more combiners. Let's get him into combine mode. We're going to go into leg mode first. So to go into leg mode, just bring the feet down, take these sections, just bring them up against the back like that. Then you're going to take this backpack section here, just untab. You can see it just tabs into these inner slots right here. Those outer slots do have a purpose as well, but we'll get to that in a little bit. So just bring the legs down. You want to flip the feet up, and then you want to take the legs, and they will collapse up like that on this double hinge. And come up like that. Just bring that up, and bring them together, and then just tab it back together, like so. And then you just want to bring the legs down. The wings are on a soft ratchet here, so you just kind of want to bring them down that one click right there. Bring them down a click, and then just bring them in, and there's a tab that'll go right in there. So you just bring the wings in, you just give it a squeeze, tab those in, bring the wings down, and then you take this assembly here, you just bring the head down, and then this section right here comes down like so, and then you just take the combiner peg and just flip that up, and there you have SWOOP's leg mode. Now, these are not hands and feet, these are just meant to be hands. The feet are going to come with Grimlock, so this is only a hand, so you don't use that here. But yeah, there is SWOOP's leg mode. That's pretty much it. There's the leg mode. Hooray. So moving on to arm mode, we'll just untab the wings, and we'll split the legs, extend them back down, extend back down, and then tab them back together, like so. The arms you want to untab from the waist, just tab in right there, then you just bring the forearm up like so, you just bend the elbow, rotate the arm inward, and now this tab is going to go into the slot right there. So do that, then untab, bring that up, rotate, tab that in, and then you just bring the wings back in and tab them back into the shoulders, like so. These sections of the wings, you can do what you want, bring them up, leave them sticking out, hold them all the way down. Me, I like to just leave them out just a little bit, like that. As always, your toy, display it however you wish. Bring the peg down, and then you take the waist and rotate it. So now the arm has an elbow. And then we bring in the prime armor here, and we flip out the fingers. And yes, he has 2 thumbs. Why, I don't know, but he has 2 thumbs. And you just flip out the post here, and just plug that in. And there you have Lord Swoopington in arm mode. There you go. And this is the transformation per the instructions. If you don't like this gap here, you can always just turn the waist around and have that be the front of the arm. As always, your toy, do what you want with it. I prefer it this way myself, because I don't like that gap there. So, there you go. There is the arm mode for Swoop and Volcanicus. So, that's how that works. So, moving on to robot mode. Just take the hand off, put that off to the side. And then just take the waist, rotate it back to the full front heel, split the legs, and you got that all done. On top of the wings, then you just take the arms, on top, bring them down, flip out the fist, on top, bring down, flip out the fist. The wings, you can do whatever you want. Again, pose them however you like. I like to bring them up that one click, fold that back down. This section right here, you just bring them back up. That will tab in right there. And you just bring the dino head down. There's a little tab that'll go up into the beak right there to lock that in place. And there you have Lord Swoopington, aka Swoop, in his robot mode. And he's a nice little swoop. I like him. A nice little deluxe swoop. I can dig it. I can dig it. So let's get in close here. Not on his belly, but on his noggin. There it is. You can see, nicely done head sculpt there. You got some nice blue for the eyes. Nice silver there on the face. Got some nice little details in there as well. You got some silver on the chest with some tampograph details in there as well. You got the blue chest going on here. Again, nicely detailed. You got some metallic green here around the wrists. This looks quite nice. And you can see how everything here turns out. No real backpack to speak of. No backpack at all, really, which is nice. So it is a nice, clean transformation. So yeah, it's a nice little swoop. Now, articulation-wise, I believe his head is on a ball joint, but just due to the shape of the helmet, you don't get too much wiggly-waggly. It can look down a little bit. The head can rotate, but again, due to his helmet and this back piece right here, it's as much rotation as you'll get, which is really all the rotation you need, really. The wings, again, are on that soft ratchets. You can bring them up, bring them down, bring them back, bring them in, bring those up, bring those down, do whatever you want with the wings. Hey, your toy, do what you want with it. The shoulders are on a ball joint, so they can do a full 360. They can go in and out. You do have rotation at the bicep. You have 90 degrees of bend there at the elbow. Nothing at the wrist except for that inward movement due to transformation. You do have waist rotation. You do have to untab the beak here to be able to access it, because if you leave that tabbed in, then that totally hinders that. So you just have to undo the beak, and you have full access there to that waist joint. The legs can move forward that far, can move back that far, can move out that far. You have thigh rotation. You have over 90 degrees of bend there at the knee, and the feet can move very slightly up and a lot down due to transformation. And that's pretty much it there. So there you have it. Now there are a couple things that you can do with the prime armor here. So if we just flip up the fingers and flip down the peg here, you can see there are tabs on either thumb here, and there are slots on either side of the dino head here. So you just take the prime armor and just tab it in at either side. And there you have the prime armor attached to Swoop, and it looks totally ridiculous. I mean, it's just this big block on his chest. It's really weird. It's really weird. I don't get it, but hey, why not? Dare I say why not? But yeah, no, I don't know. No. This little transparent piece right here, you can remove, and as you can see, oh, it makes them a little front heavy too. As you can see, it is actually a little pistol there. So he can hold this as a little gun if you want to. And this open space right here is meant for a Prime Master, but again, I don't have any Prime Masters. But you can also put a Titan Master in here, so you can just plug that in like that, and that's disturbing. That's disturbing. That's just, yeah, that's just disturbing. That's not all the way in there, but oh, nope, oh well. That's okay. You get the idea. You get the idea. And the idea is, that's disturbing. No. You can do that if you want to. It's a thing. It's a thing you can do. Another thing you can do with the Prime Armor, if you wish, is you can just take the thumbs, just bring them out, flip them around. You can take this post and just swing it around to the other side. And you have ports on either forearm here. And you can just plug that in, and you can hold it as like a big shield, if you wish. And we can give him his sword as well. So he's got a sword and a Prime Armor shield, which that works better. That works better. I can work with that. But if you don't like that at all, you can just come back here and you can use these two tabs again and plug them into these outer slots on the wings, like so. I'm going to bring that peg back around because it's in the way. There we go. And just plug that into his back like a backpack, so you don't have to deal with it. You don't have to look at it. So you have that option as well, which is probably what I will do because I really don't care for it. So that's just going to stay on his back. But yeah. So you got that going on. So there you go. And now for comparison. Here he is with Titan's Return Windblade. So you can see how they scale together. Here he is with Titan's Return Hot Rod. You can see a little bit shorter there than Hot Rod. Here he is with SWOOP's head from Titan's Return. There you go. Yay. That probably would have been a more disturbing thing to have with this. Wait a second, I gotta do this now. I have to do this now. Because that's even more disturbing. Wait a second. Wait a second. Hold up. There we go. There we go. That's just wrong right there. That's just wrong. God, get out. Get out. I'm gonna have nightmares now. I'm gonna have nightmares. Anyway, let's get this back on its back. Oh man. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, comparisons. Anyway, there he is with the Fans Project SWOOP. So you can see how they look together. And here he is with the G1 Lord Swoopington, because he is pressure. Swooping pressure. So there you go. That's just wrong. That's just wrong. But there you go. There you have Power of the Prime's SWOOP. He's a nice little deluxe SWOOP. I mean, all the Dinobots seem like they're nice little deluxe Dinobots. Like I said, it's nice to finally have the other G1 Dinobots getting some mainline love. So I like it. You know, again, it's a nice figure. I dig it. I dig it. I can work with it. Not perfect by any means, but still, definitely a fun figure, and I do quite enjoy it. So there you go. So if you would like this or any other Power of the Prime's toys, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There will be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. You can also check out the Power of the Primes playlist, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all that good stuff down in the description below, and I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Transformers Power of the Primes Deluxe Class Swoop, and this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud. Bomb in your face! Swoop! Who are you? Me, Grimlock from future. You Grimlock from future? What happened in future? In future, you have 2 heads and a different name. What? Why? No ask questions. Just be prepared. Ah! Me Swoop with 2 heads? That's just ridiculous.